Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Drew Pomeranz is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in the division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really frozen. Good breaking ball.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 3 for 10. Popped high in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Gavin Floyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Currently third on the team in stolen bases. So we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, head-to-head against Gavin Floyd. He's got 8 hits in 36 at-bats. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Steve Pierce now. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year.
Steve Pierce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. In there, strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed. He's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Russell Martin now. High pop-up. Ramirez just to the left of the mound. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Ezekiel Carrera. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch on its way. And he pulls it to deep right field. On the move is Betts. And the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Head-to-head against Gavin Floyd. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way from Floyd. Drilled to first. Pierce is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready on 1 and 2. A little bouncer. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Now another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, who move to the third with no score. Now batting, Melvin Upton
Leading off
Jr.
for the Blue Jays,
He is, of course, a
the
guy to
left
be
fielder,
wary
number
of if he
7,
gets on base.
Melvin
Stolen base total
Upton
leads the ball
Jr.
club. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Now at the plate, Darwin Barney. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Third inning, no score to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, Adam Duvall. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
3.
Cold strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 3 homers, and the RBI count at 35. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. There is Travis. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9th, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. This is pulled into right. Carrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kevin Pillar.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter number
Striding
20.
in once again, Josh Donaldson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
The 1-0 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is right there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Steve Pierce.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Pierce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way from Floyd. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-0 now.
Well, it's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now in the box, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Floyd pauses. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled back. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Ezekiel Carrera, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's by him for strike one. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. A base hit in his first trip. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Xander Bogarts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pereira is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Upton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red
A
Sox.
look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So coming to the plate, Adam Duvall. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, Darwin Barney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Barney.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Benintendi in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And as you can see right there, the Blue Jays are currently best in the AL in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Tapper right back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Travis is on his way home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, we're in the 6th inning. We finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
Here's Steve Pearce now. In the dirt. And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him.
Looked like a 4-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
2 out here and a runner at second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled straight back. From the stretch, just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the ground up the middle, backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Herrera has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Floyd into his motion. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. For the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Fernando Rodriguez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Rodriguez.
Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Troy Tulowitzki.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. It's there. He got him.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1 home to Martin. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Ezekiel Carrera. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Barnhart corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mookie
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pilar moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Pilar. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And another foul ball.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another full count pitch home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Darwin Barney. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Little chopper back his way. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, there's a one-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Hit back toward the mound. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 1-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Lays off 1-0. He'll check in here at 256. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And it appears as though that's going to do it for Gavin Floyd. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Aaron Luke comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Aaron Luke.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Get something started.
The 1-0 delivery. Sacrifice attempt here. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Rusney Castillo will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as the Red Sox have battled back to tie the ball game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Here's the pitch on 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the air now, out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 9th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Pablo Sandoval will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 48.
Rusney Castillo will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 38, Rusney Castillo.
Tyler Thornburg will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Donaldson.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Steve Pearce now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Roberto Ozuna enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Pierce is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
Skied into straightaway right. Carrera's there. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Russell Martin now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ezekiel Carrera will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blow smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Ezekiel Carrera. Very weakly on the ground. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit in the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Jose Bautista will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 31 homers and 94 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping into the box, Darwin Barney. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there he goes towards second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Castillo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jose Bautista will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, 2 hits in 7 tries.
Xander Bogaerts.
The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 10th inning. Matt, we might be treated for a walk-off. I'm curious how they're going to try to move him home. Will they manufacture him by bunting? Let him steal? They got maybe a possible ball in the gap he can score on. Let's see how the inning unfolds.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only
17.
1 away.
Tucker Barnhart.
So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Blake Swihart will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Blake Swihart.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Bautista is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Fernando Abad takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 58, Fernando Abad.
Ryan Rayburn is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 29, Ryan Rayburn.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Travis.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The pitch. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. And the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Chasing after it is Bradley, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number
Ready
20.
once again, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 1 apiece. J.P. Howell takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
J.P. Howell.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jose Ramirez.
In there, no balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Head-to-head matchup numbers with J.P. Howell, 4 for 14. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Carrera. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Fernando Abad gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.